Hey guys, welcome to Just by Cass. I'm Cass here, and today we're going to be talking about the possible next steps. Someone with PCOS or difficulties in getting pregnant. What will be the possible next steps that you may need to take in order to reach your goal of, getting pregnant, So I have here a list of few things that may help you. And if you're anything like me, I like to be educated on the topic beforehand, before I even talked about it with my doctor. So then I don't really have too many questions. And if I do have a question, it's just for clarity. But, if you're someone in one of these process or one of these steps, in order for you to get your baby, you are in my prayers, you're in my thoughts, and all that good stuff. So let's get to the video. So the people that may not know, may be interested, these are the possible steps that someone may need to go through in order to conceive their baby. To get off birth control if you are on birth control, or if you're not, you can try on your own. If you still get some periods, you can still try on your own. It's just going to be a little bit more difficult if you don't if your periods are not regular. It's hard to kind of track it to figure out when you're ovulating and when is the best time to conceive, All right, so step one is metformin, and metformin is meant to help you get your period. So that's step one. Metformin is meant for insulin resistant and to help you regulate your period. It does not work for everyone, but there is more options available if it doesn't work for you. But if it does work for you, that is amazing. I do know someone that it worked for, so I also hope that it works for you. All right, so Clomid is the next step. And what Clomid does is it helps you ovulate. And that is extremely important in this process. If you don't know when you ovulate, if you're not ovulating, hopefully this can help you ovulate and can help you in your journey to have your baby. So this is most likely step two if step one didn't work for you. So step three is an IUI. An IUI is an insemination where they will literally take the sperm and inseminate you. And this may or may not help you. This may help you because most likely they're going to help you time it correctly. That gives you the best chance to conceive your baby. And if this doesn't work for you, it is okay. There is another option available. Lastly, step four, we have an IVF. IVF is extremely popular. A lot of people do know what it is. So if you do know, that's awesome. If you don't know, the process is where they will retrieve the egg and they'll get the sperm and they'll combine it together, and they'll combine it and they're waiting for it to basically start developing. Once it becomes an embryo, it is combined, it is starting the life of the child. So they will place the embryo inside of the woman, and it'll be a procedure that would be happening. And then once that happens, there's a little bit more that goes into it, but basically once that happens, if it is successful, you are pregnant. So if that's you, congratulations. But that is what the IVF step is. It's a medical procedure that you go through to help you conceive a baby. This is normally the last resort just because it is the most aggressive or extreme approach, and it is the last resort. It probably is the most expensive resort as well. So these are things to think about in your process, in your journey, in your process of you trying to conceive. Steps that I have learned, that is the process of how to conceive if you're having trouble or if you have PCOS and you may need additional guidance. Even if you don't have PCOS and you just have fertility issues, this may be some of the steps that you go through as well. I do hope the best for everyone in their journey. If they're, not trying to conceive at the moment, if they are trying to conceive, I don't personally know yet about the process and all that stuff, but I am a person that loves to be educated before I make a decision of what's going to happen. So yeah, this is something I looked into. I talked to a few people who are in the process or did end up pregnant using one of these methods, and sometimes you may not need any of these to get pregnant. You may just get off of birth control or not be on birth control, and you may naturally be able to conceive. It may take a while, it may not take a while, but if you do have PCOS, it is just best to consult and talk to your doctor first, especially if you're like me and you have irregular periods, because just getting off of birth control isn't really going to help because you don't have as many chances as people who do have a regular period. So these are just things to keep in mind. But there is so many options available. Don't give up. You're not alone. There are so many groups, so many communities that people are open and sharing their process and their journey and what they're going through. And I know it could be intimidating to share your story, but just always know that you're not alone and people are going through a similar thing with you. You can get into groups, you can watch videos on YouTube just like this one, and you can see people's journey. People are on Instagram talking about it. So just know you're not alone, and that one day your dream will come true. One day you will have that baby, and congratulations to you when it does happen. And if you are trying right now, don't give up, no matter how hard it is. Take your days, take it day by day. You may have good days, you may have bad days. Just know that one day, hopefully at the end of the tunnel, there will be light, whether it is you having your baby or if it's you just coming to terms with not having a baby. Everyone's situation is different, but there's so many options out there. And if you don't want to go through all this process, or if none of this works for you, always know that you can adopt a baby. There's so many kids out there that, need a family. So just always keep that in mind. I know, adoption isn't for everyone, but, everyone can make their decisions. So if that's something that you think is for you and your family, you might want to give that a try. But thank you guys for watching so much. Don't forget to like and share this video with someone if you think they need a little bit of motivation, if you think they need a little bit of the education on the process of what could be the possible steps of trying to conceive. Don't forget to subscribe so you can get more videos just like this one, vlogs, PCOS, period stuff. I do all of that. So don't forget to subscribe and be part of this community. Thank you guys for watching, and catch you guys next time. Bye.